Our next inductee is a basketball standout, Donte Mathis. During his 4 years as a Bobcat, Donte was part of some of the most successful basketball teams that ever played right here in this arena. A two-time conference champion, and as I think we've heard this already tonight, the only men's player in the history of our program to be named Southland Conference Player of the Year. From talking to his teammates, I know he's a great leader, well-respected, and a fiery competitor. I really like this one. One teammate called him the silent assassin. So good, so quiet. I know a lot of his teammates are here tonight in support of the Square. I'm sorry. That was supposed to say Donte. They're here tonight to support Donte. I guess the Square hasn't opened yet. I kid, fellas. Let's have a hand for members of our Southland Conference championship teams. They're here with us tonight as well. I know Jeff, Ross, Max, Dennis. Let's give these guys a hand for being here as well tonight. Part of these great teams. And back to Donte, he's got a professional basketball career that rivals almost any Bobcat we've ever had, and recently started what I imagine is going to be a very long, successful coaching career. Another thing you might not know about Donte, and this is something that our department really appreciates about you, is how involved you still are. We love the fact that you reach out to our coaches. We love the fact that you interact with our student athletes and try to guide them and mentor them. Donte calls me about once a month just to check in. How things going, how things going with the program. So Donte, I can't tell you how much we appreciate that when our athletic alumni do that. It's a great thing. Here's a little bit more about Mr. Mathis.
Donte Mathis was a 4-year letter winner for the Bobcat basketball team from 1995 through 1999. He's the program's 4th all-time leading scorer and is the only Bobcat men's basketball player to be named Southland Conference MVP. He also helped lead the Bobcats to the 1997 NCAA tournament. A 4-year starter for the Bobcats and under the direction of head coach Mike Miller, Mathis was a part of 2 Southland Conference championship teams, the 1996-1997 Bobcats and the 1998-1999 Bobcats. The 96-97 squad also won the Southland Conference Tournament Championship and advanced to the first round of the 1997 NCAA tournament. The 96-97 team is still only one of 2 Bobcat basketball teams to advance to the NCAA tournament. Mathis had a dominating career during his time at Texas State. He made an immediate impact on the basketball program and was the runner-up freshman of the year in the Southland Conference after his first season. During his sophomore campaign, Mathis was selected to second-team All-Southland Conference and was named to the Southland Conference's All-Tournament team while helping lead the program to its second-ever Southland Conference Tournament Championship. For his play against the University of Minnesota in the first round of the NCAA tournament, Mathis shared Chevrolet Player of the Game honors. Mathis earned first-team All-Southland Conference honors in his junior season and again in his senior season. Mathis led the team in scoring in both years, and in the 1998-1999 season, Mathis led the Bobcats to a 19-9 record and Southland Conference regular season championship while earning Southland Conference MVP honors. He was also named to the Southland Conference's All-1990s Decade Team and is a proud member of the 1,300-point, 500-rebound, and 100 steals club at Texas State, one of only 4 players in program history to achieve each of those milestones. Mathis's career point total of 1,622 is currently 4th all-time in the history of the program. Mathis also ranks 3rd all-time in steals, 10th all-time in assists, 5th all-time in free throws made, 4th all-time in field goals made, and 16th all-time in rebounds. He's also tied for 2nd all-time in career starts and is 2nd all-time in minutes played. In the summer of 1999, Mathis transitioned into a decorated 13-year professional basketball career, playing for some of the top programs in European basketball. Mathis played in Europe for several different countries, including stops in Germany and Slovenia, where he was a member of a Euro Cup finalist and Slovenian League Championship. He spent the majority of his professional career in Italy, playing 11 years for some of the best organizations in the country in what was considered some of the top basketball in the world. After an extraordinary basketball career, Mathis returned to Texas State to graduate in 2018 with a Bachelor of Science in Communication Studies. He has served as a head basketball coach at the private school, high school, and AAU levels. Internationally, he has served as a clinician where he has successfully provided and organized annual coaching clinics and camps for athletes in Asia, Lebanon, and the United Kingdom, collaborating with former NBA great Hakeem Olajuwon. Mathis currently lives in Austin with his wife Karen, and they have 2 sons, Adrian and Aaron.
All right, so how special is this? Donte's presenting speaker tonight, his youngest son, Aaron. Come on up, Aaron. You ready? Put that down for you. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Mathis. I am the youngest son of Donte Mathis, and tonight I am filling in for my late grandfather, Samuel Mathis, who would have been really proud to be here. Even though I'm only 10 years old, I still remember my dad playing professional basketball in Europe, and I've been fortunate to see him continue to work and progress with the game that he loves now as a coach. My brother Adrian and I have a passion for the game because of my father's love for it. He taught us everything we know about the game. He is such a great influence that we have won quite a few championship games. My dad has a winning mentality that never stops as a result of his success in high school, college, and in the professional league. Without further ado, I would like to present to some and introduce to others one of my favorite basketball players, Donte Mathis.
First off, it's a pleasure to be here, and the only thing that I can really just tell everyone that's here in attendance right now is just the gratitude I have, the thanks that I have for being here, more so than anything. I'd like to say thanks also to the board members, the university, the athletic department for reaching out to us and making sure that you guys honored us for passion that we had here and for the work that we put in also. I'm very, very grateful for that. It's really, really, really cool experience. And the reason why I'm saying that is because with all the inductees, it's kind of weird to be connected to people that you never met. And so speaking yesterday, you know, and then seeing Joyce actually today, and also too, Joyce, you know, one thing also, my black and white picture was a filter, okay? So, you know, that was a personal choice, just letting you know that, you know? But in any case, our time here, and I remember Jeff and I drove up, I rode with Jeff here on our first visit to this campus. And we were both trying to carve out, you know, our pathway to what we wanted to do as young men in the sport. And arriving on campus, it was just, the sensation was that this school, this environment was a tailored fit. And so there were many other options, there were other things going on, but this environment, this school, the people that were here, it fit us like nothing other. The coaches that we had were instrumental in us maturing into young men, and how ironic with the time that I spent here, I got to spend it also with a guy that also served as our part-time therapist as we were introduced to college basketball, David Gish. And I remember going into his training room with, hey man, my pinky finger is banged up, man. I don't think I can practice today. Man, ain't nothing wrong with you. Get back out there. But I'm just really, really grateful to be here. I'm also grateful that my former teammates and lifelong friends were able to be here as well. We sacrificed together. The work ethic that we learned while here, I'm sure we've only kind of introduced it into other areas of our life. My passion now in sports was basically birthed here solely off how people just treated me. The effect that the guys that were here, the leaders that we had, how they treated me, our upperclassmen, our coaching staff, everyone else that was here in our department, right now it's kind of the logs in my fire in terms of helping younger athletes. A young athlete never forgets, you know, who helped them in certain situations. You never forget who was genuine. You never forget who slighted you. You never forget, okay, hey, who's maybe in it for the wrong reasons. I never experienced anything negative here in my 4 years. It was only growth. The difficulty, the things that we had to learn quickly were just some things that were just instrumental in helping us be successful later on in life. I'm grateful also that to have my family here. My father was supposed to speak, this evening, and my son was able to fill in for him wonderfully. I'm grateful for the support that you guys have had for me, all of my life. And then also to the other inductees, I'm very, very proud to share this stage and platform with you. Just want to say thanks again, and I'm extremely happy to be here. And I'm forever, forever thankful and grateful that you guys remembered us in this manner. Thank you.